kill himself, that's all.
Mama.
Ah, maybe for once it's finished. I have no more tears left for that man. I cried my guts out the day put up all that nonsense. Up with Mussolini, down with Mussolini. Yes, no, yes, no. He's been doing it for 16 years. He wanted to be so much, he would go so far, he would rise so high in the world. Well, take a look. He's arrived. That clown is 100 feet above the rest of us. Drunk, drunk as always, hanging by 1 foot from paradise. He's finished. And I, your mother, Rosa Casamassima, to my shame, Bombolini, I tell you that I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care.
Hi, welcome to Mimi's Place. This is where we talk about and ponder upon and contemplate about the laws of mind and what they actually, truly mean at many levels and many layers. This is to help people on their journey, through life. And one of the patrons asked the question, this is a special request, for a video on what you resist persists. And if you keep thinking about something that you've decided is, not good for you, okay? You've decided steak is not good for you, but you keep seeing steak everywhere, okay? And it's because you keep thinking steak's not good for you. Just accept steak. Steak's good, and God in your heart knows you don't like steak, okay? But He also knows if you really like steak, or if you've never really tried it, and that's the deal. Don't make judgments, especially if you haven't experienced it yourself. My dad used to say that all the time. You have to try everything once. Take one bite, Rita. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to eat it. But you have to try it. You don't know if you don't like it if you don't try it. And usually I, came away with the same conclusion of whatever it was I was trying, except once, mustard greens. Oh man, I didn't think that was going to taste good. It didn't look good. To me it didn't smell good. And he was like, no, try it. You just have to try one bite. I'm holding my nose and trying it. And, oh, it was so delicious. He cooked those suckers perfect, but in order for them to be perfect like that in tasting, it has to be cooked to death. Good 45 minutes, an hour for those sugars to come out. But it's delicious. It's delicious. And so, you learn to try everything. And then we had another incident where my mother had made rice pudding. And I took my one bite, and I was like, ew, I don't like that. No, thank you. My mom's no, you're going to eat that. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
It was an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the locker she wanted to stay.
And she goes, Rita, you're going to eat all your dinner. I said, I did eat all my dinner. I'm not eating that rice pudding. That's part of dinner. I'm not eating it, And then around 10 o'clock, I'd been sitting there 2 hours. My dad comes over and says, if you just eat it, you can go, I'm like, no, if I eat it, I'm going to throw up. Dad, that stuff's nasty. I said, I've been looking at it for 2 hours, and it's like, come on, just eat it. Close your eyes and eat it. So I did, and then I threw up everywhere. And he started laughing. And he's like, see, Carol, you just don't force people. One bite. If they don't like it, they don't like it. We're not doing this again. My mother was horrified. Oh, my baby. Yeah, I'm sorry. And it's like, don't resist it. You know, he was trying to tell me, just accept it. It's not going to hurt you. And I had already decided it was going to hurt me. You don't get it. And, well, that's what happens when one tries to force their will on another. You know, it just doesn't work like that. Take a bite. If you don't like it, that's fine. You know, but you have to face your judgments. And you have to forgive them so they can go be free. And this is the beauty of that movie, The Secret of Saint Victoria. Even though they're not aware of what they're doing, when Rosa releases Bombolini, that's it. You know, you can see him, his strength comes up. He drinks that wine, he comes down that, water tower that he was on top of. I'm so afraid he was going to fall down. You know, he comes down, and he's Bombolini now. And he's free to become what she always wanted him to be. You know, she resisted it over and over and over again every day. She'd go to sleep at night crying, why can't he be honorable and wonderful and loving like he was in the beginning? His big smile and his beautiful hands, and I just want him to be lovely, and goes to sleep crying that. So that's a very strong impression on the heart, And then every morning she's chipping it away, But it was there. Too late, baby doll. You've been putting that sucker there for 16 years, No, this is going to happen. We're just swirling around waiting for you to let go. And she did. Bam! It all started coming. The show must go on. Okay. What you resist persists. She couldn't have the Bombolini she wanted because she was resisting that by seeing the Bombolini she didn't like and reinforcing it in her conscious mind during the day. Her mind, the one she was given. Instead of forgiving him for being like that and freeing him. Because she lived objectively, she had to reach the end of her rope, okay? And just, that's it. I'm done. And now it's manifest, because you've let go, the channel's open. So this is what I call congestion, or blockage. It's been called, putting up a dam, but you are a channel, you're a lamp, you're a focal point for the divine. And you are in charge. You have dominion over what that will be. You're the resistor in this electrical current, that slows stuff down so it can be used. It's like electricity. It is, And the idea is no resistance, zero resistance. Okay, now it's all working together. Here we go. And now that cross starts twirling, and it all starts working together. Because you see, it's all one. We're all twirling together. We're a great big tapestry. And you're important. It's important to have whatever you want. Be happy. That's the point. You're supposed to be happy. So don't resist the Bombolini. If Rosa had been, instead of all day long, look at that clown, look at that fool. He's going to make us go into the poorhouse while he gives away wine. I mean, come on, man. Instead of that kind of thing, Oh God, he's such an embarrassment. Please don't open your mouth. He's always putting his foot in his mouth. And these are the things she's seeing, you know. And it got to the point where she just gave up. I don't care anymore. Get the fuck out of my life. You know, out of my mind, out. You gotta go. You know, this is her saying, I don't accept this Bombolini anymore. Goodbye. Okay. Now she can rebuild. Okay. And the thing is, she's already imagined the end. So when you live objectively, the idea is at the end of the movie, she had the husband she always wanted. Okay. And if you look back on your life, you know, at that moment, you're so happy. You're blessing that German. You're blessing everyone in that town. You're blessing everyone and everything. Even the torture, all of it. Because it gave you your end imagined. Your Bombolini. You know? So, I hope this helps. It's understanding that instead of torturing yourself like that, like she does in the movie, you know, she finally gets up and then you get to see the outcome. That's a beautiful part of the movie. You don't actually see her torture. She tells you all about it. Okay, she tells you all about it. It's a great representation of how this works when you look at it subjectively. And you can see how the little other pieces are playing and they're getting their wishes. You know, his daughter wants to be married to this other guy, Fabio, you know, and how all these things play into each other, okay, and everybody's dream comes true, you know, in its own way. So it's really a beautiful representation of what's going on. And it's showing you what you resist persists. She resisted all day long in the belief of what she was imagining. But because you are consciously aware of the laws, you know, you need to believe in the subjective, the imaginative side. You know that's coming. You know what you're looking at, what you already put in your mind. No, I don't accept that anymore. I don't think so. You know, I forgive him. That's erasing it, you know, totally. I forgive him for showing me that. Now, thank you, Father, for changing how I see that. And now you're getting the Rosa Effect, you know, and now it's easier to build on that, you know, with he's funny and he's kind and he's happy and we're always in harmony and life is sweet instead of, well, you know, you spend an hour texting the girlfriend, you know, that's not a girlfriend, and, you know, you're playing into that story, you know, you are. Don't. No, I didn't think that. You know, I know. I know better than that. I forgive him for making me think he would be like that. I know he's not like that. I know he doesn't do that. Thank you, Father, for changing how I see this. He's free and I'm free. No remorse, no regret. And this is done. This is forgiven and forgotten. Okay, adios. You know, the more feeling, the more emotion you put into it, the more passionate you are about it, the better. That's what the Bible tells you. Do it with passion, you know, and that means getting your feelings up. And it can be anger, it can be frustration, it can be all that. Bring the tears on, bring it on, you know. Laughter and tears come from God. That's why science can't tell you why they happen. It comes from the heart, okay? Laughter comes from the heart. Tears come from the heart. Those are the two sides. right? And you can see it and wash it away with love. And you can see it, which is, the drama side, the dramatic side. Or you can see it and laugh. See the comedy side, see the irony. I did that to myself. No, 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 no. He's not like that. I don't think so. I forgive him for being like that. Nope. I just know he's better than that. He's got a good heart. I know he doesn't think like, I know what he really meant to say was, and this is how you employ these laws naturally. That's how you naturally flow into a revision of what you wanted. It's how you naturally do this. Think about it. Most people just won't stop and think about it. Think about it. How do you do that? Because you're doing it naturally all the time. So don't resist. Don't keep bringing up the old caca. Boring. Yeah. You see that every day. Thought you wanted it to change. You're resisting on many levels. So, if the pain and suffering's been enough where you really want it to change, then you need to persist in the end. Okay, persist in the new story. No, he's kind, he's patient, he's lovely, he's wonderful. I don't think so. Go back to the honeymoon phase that made you think you wanted to be with this person forever. If it's about a special person, if it's about, wealth, whoever made you think that money was filthy and hoarded by others and all that other crap, There's an infinite supply. It's a medium of exchange. It's an idea in the mind of God. It's good. It's very good. It allows us all to do the things we love to do. And the things you love to do, you want to give to humanity because it's a nugget. It's your creative expression. Okay? It doesn't matter what that is. It's your creative expression, and you want to leave that nugget to the world. This is how I found this. Look at what I discovered about our world and humanity. Okay? It's, you do it because it makes you feel good, and it's helping other people. It's, it fills you up with love, and it's going to help. Maybe it only helps just one person, but that's enough. That it was a good nugget, and you hope that with each thing that you do, each book you write, or blog you write, or video you make, that it's going to reach, someone else and help them, and that grows. In some way. And you wish that for everybody else who's trying to help others understand these laws. Because there's no competition. It's about, you love them. So it's the same with your business. It's not a competition that there's 10 different kinds of bread on a rack. They're all bread. I may love the wheat bread and you may love the white bread, but it was all bread and we all love bread. We all love seeing the different little flavors, and each one's a little different. We all have our little, we like that one. It's the same thing. You don't have to hate any of it. You love it. You love bread. And you're just thankful they always have the one you love to eat. But it wouldn't matter if they didn't. There's tons of others to try. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you.
What kind of people are you?